Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today in this video, we'll be talking about the reporting section of the subscriptions module. As you all know, subscription is something which lasts to a period of time. That is, you take a subscription for a month, a yearly subscription, a daily subscription, and so on. So it's very essential to manage the subscriptions. And if you want to know, or if you're someone who's dealing with subscriptions and you really want to know about the things happening regarding your subscription, you have this reporting section inside the subscriptions module of Odoo 17. So here in the reporting, we have subscriptions, retentions, MRR breakdown, MRR timeline, and so on. So let's move on to the reporting section of subscription module and see what it has. So now let's move on to the subscription module and see what the reporting features offers us. So here we have the subscriptions. I'm opening it. And inside the subscriptions, we have the reporting section where you have the subscriptions, the retentions, the MRR breakdown, as well as the MRR timeline. So let's open the subscriptions. Okay, the first thing is the subscriptions analysis, okay, where you have this monthly recurring and total, okay. So if you want to add measures towards this, that is, if you want to change the measure, you can change it. Like you can add the quantity, that is the total quantity, the total reckoning, the recurring revenue, the untaxed total, the yearly recurring, whatever it is. So these are all actually reports based on subscription. So recurring and all means if you want the same subscription to be repeated, that is, you're taking a monthly subscription and you want this to recur for every month. Okay. So all those yearly recurring, monthly recurring and all can be viewed over here. Okay. That is the analysis of all those things and how much monthly recurrings are there, how much yearly recurrings are there. Everything can be viewed clearly through this subscription analysis. Okay. So you have these much measures, and basically this is the graph view, and which is the bar chart. Similarly, you have the line chart as well as the pie chart for the same. Okay. So in case of bar chart and line chart, you get the stacked view. And if you take this line chart, you have this cumulative view as well. Okay. Let's go back to bar chart. And you have one more option over here, which is to insert this into a spreadsheet. So you have this blank spreadsheet, the existing spreadsheet, whatever it is. So out of which you can choose and insert it into. Okay, I'm choosing a blank spreadsheet. And here comes a message which says new spreadsheet created in documents. And here is the subscription analysis, which we right now inserted. You can simply drag and, change the size of this. Okay. So that's the subscription analysis. Now let's go back to the graphical analysis, and you have the pivot view of the same. So this is the pivot view of subscription analysis where you get the tabular view. Here you have this total and the monthly recurring. So if you want to add again measures, okay. So here in case of this pivot table, you can add multiple measures. Okay. So currently we have added monthly recurring. So I'm adding recurring revenue along with it. See, that is also added. Let's add quantity. Quantity is added. The untaxed total, the yearly recurring. And if you want to add the count, that is also possible over here. Okay. So this is how you add it. And you can flip axis over here. And here you can also insert this particular pivot table into a spreadsheet. Okay. And if you want to download an XLSX file of the same, you can do that. And if it's not expanded, you can expand all. Okay. So that's how you do it. And here you have the list view. So this is the list view. And it's exactly the same. So here you have the order reference, the customer, the product category, the subscription template, the salesperson, sales team, company, monthly recurring, and also the subscription state. So by default, you have this thing which is in progress or paused ones. Okay, the subscriptions which are in progress or even paused, and also the recurring ones. Okay, the subscriptions which are recurring. So such things comes here. And if you want it, you can change and, get all the other subscriptions as well. You can put the filter and see all the other subscriptions. Okay. So currently by default, it will only be showing the ones which are in progress state. So that's the subscription analysis. And then we have the retention. So this is the retention analysis. Okay. So here you have the retention analysis, and I'll show you adding measures towards this. So if you want to add margin, you can add margin. See, margin is added. If you want to add margin percentage will be shown. That is, at a time, you can add only one margin over here. Okay. So this is basically the cohort view. Okay. Inside the cohort view, you have details like the first contract date, the margin percentage, which is the measure I currently provided. If you want to change it, you can change it from here. And here you have the end date by month. Okay. So you can see the percentage over here. Like for these dates, what the percentage is, you can see that over here. So if I change to prepayment percentage, it will show the prepayment percentage. So if you want to show the shipping weight or the unpaid amount or whatever it is, you can show it through this view. So this is basically the cohort view. And if you want to change it, so currently it's showing by month. If you want to change it based on a year, that is possible over here. So here you have to 2023, 2024. So if you want daily, means that is also possible over here. So what is your need? Based on your need, you can filter this cohort view. Okay. So this is the retention analysis. So basically this retention analysis allows us to generate reports on, how many new customers come back to the company for their next purchase. Okay. So that's the retention analysis. That's all we have here. And under the reporting, we have two other things, which is the MRR breakdown and MRR timeline. So what is this MRR? MRR is the monthly recurring revenue. So this is the monthly recurring revenue breakdown. You can see that over here. See, if you just put your cursor on top of each graph, you can see this is the MRR change. So you have the date here and how much new have come in on. And these colors represents to new, expansion, transfer, churn, the contraction and the sum. Okay. So based on this, everything is, filtered or shown over here. It's a very detailed graph. Okay. So here you have the event date. And if you just take a look at the measure, this currently shows the MRR change based on event date. If you want to change it, you have this different measures over here. Okay. Then you can see the line chart of the same. So this is the line chart. And you have the pie chart. So different colors shows to different dates, okay, different months. And as you all know, for this, we have this cumulative view. This is the cumulative view. And I'm removing the stacked view. The bar chart also, you have this stacked view. Okay. You can view it in ascending as well as descending order. Next thing which we have is the list view. Okay. For the same, we have the list view. This is the list view. You have the sale order date, the sale order, the event date, the salesperson, type of event, sales team, company, MRR change, new MRR and currency. If you just expand it, you have different things under each. Okay, you can see the sale order correspondingly. So that's the MRR breakdown. And you have the pivot view of the same. See, you have the pivot view. If you just flip axis, you can see the table like this. So you can simply, remove the measures or even add measures to each. Okay. So that's how the MRR breakdown works. Now, next we have the MRR timeline, which is monthly recurring revenues timeline. So this is also denoting to the MRR change based on the event date. Go to the measures and change whatever you need. Here you have the insert in spreadsheet. So you can easily insert it into a spreadsheet. So you know how to do it, right? And then this is the pie chart, the line chart and the bar chart. As you all know, we have the ascending, descending view, stacked view and the cumulative view. This is the list view of the MRR analysis. So you have the sale order, the event date, the salesperson. And if you just, expand it, you can see the different sale order corresponding to each date. Okay. You have this MRR change as well as the new MRR given here. And for the same, we have the pivot table. Okay. You can simply flip the axis from here and refer to it. So this is basically how the reporting of the subscriptions work. I hope it's clear for you guys. So that's all about the subscriptions reporting. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.